Hello and welcome to a video tutorial. The purpose of this video tutorial is to help troubleshoot if you're having a hard time getting your online textbook pages to show up. There is a issue with our online textbook using a program called Adobe Flash, which is by default turned off on your web browsers for both Chrome and also for Safari. So you're going to need to activate that Flash so that you will be able to pull up your pages. You're normally supposed to be able to go to your online textbook and then go to a chapter and section and then click on the textbook page to be able to see the page. But what's happening is that you go to the page number, but then this section down below here is all whited out. They're like, you don't see the actual pages showing up. So for example, I go here to let's go here to the chapter opener here for this chapter. Click on go, and as you can see here, there's nothing here on the page. It says I'm here on this page, but there's nothing here showing up. So to activate this in Safari, so I'm going to start here first with using the web browser Safari. To activate Adobe Flash, we're going to go up to the Safari, up to the very, very top, and we're going to go to where it says Preferences. So Safari, and then Preferences. I'm going to see a series of tabs up here for some of the different features for Safari. I'm going to click where it says Security, the little padlock, and then it says Internet Plugins. It says Allow Plugins, and this is check mark, which is what we want. We want to click on which says Plugin Settings. If I click on Plugin Settings, one of the things I'm going to see here is Adobe Flash Player. As you can see, it is unchecked. We are going to check that box. Now, the currently open websites, it's going to show me that my.hrw.com is up, but the Adobe Flash is turned off. We want to turn that on. Once I do that and I click on Done and I close this out, and now if I refresh this page and I go back to another chapter and the chapter opener and I go, now I see a loading, and now I see the online textbook page showing up. As before, I can go in and type my page number and click on the Go button. It should load up to that page, and the page is now showing up. This is if I'm using the web browser, Safari. If I'm using the Chrome browser, I'm going to go through a different set of instructions. So again, I'm on the Chrome web browser. I'm going to go to Chrome, and I'm going to click on Preferences. Now, when I click on Preferences, there's a lot on here, so I'm going to scroll down here a little ways, and on the towards the bottom, I'm going to see an Advanced Setting. I'm going to click on the Advanced Setting, and I'm going to scroll down here a little ways to what says Content Settings. So again, I went to Advanced. I open up the Advanced drop-down. I scroll down where it says Content Settings. I'm going to click on that link, and then if I scroll down, I'm going to see a thing here called Flash. If I click on Allow Flash, we are going to want to make sure that Flash is turned on so that the blue toggle here is turned on here, so it's turned on. It's probably not a bad idea to also ask before actually running Flash. I can also add particular websites to make sure that those sites are automatically turned on for Flash, so I don't have to do it all the time. So to do that, I'm going to click on the Add button, and it says Add a Site, so I'm going to go back to my textbook, and I'm just going to go to the first part, the my.hrw.com. I'm going to go to Edit and Copy, and I'm going to go back into Settings, and I'm going to go in and click on Paste and click on Add. And you'll see it'll be added down here below here for me, and it should be good to go. So I'm going to go and close out of this. I'm going to click on Refresh, click back on the online textbook. I'm going to go ahead and select a chapter and a part of that book and click on Go. And it should say loading up here, and you'll see that this has popped up here as well. If you see the little up here in Chrome that says plugins were blocked on this page, I can go up there and click on it and I can always click on Run All Plugins at this time, and that way it doesn't do that all the time too. So I can go on there and say that should set up. So again, I can pick a different textbook page, click on Go. Again, it's loading up, and now that page should be showing up and pulling up here for me. So again, this is kind of a quick tutorial on how you're able to turn Adobe Flash on your computer. If you're going to be using your online textbook and using your school laptop and you're having a hard time getting those actual textbook pages to show up, you have to turn on and activate Adobe Flash. As always, if you have any questions or need help with this, please see your classroom teacher, or you can always go to tech support.